What's going on, you guys? It's Alex, and in today's video, I want to show you how to set up your Google Ads for your snow removal business. I'm making this video because it's coming into winter season here on the East Coast, and I had a few clients asking in kind of the local service businesses being like, what can we do this winter to still keep making money? A lot of services do wind down, and if you have the equipment or if you're thinking about starting, snow removal is a great way to keep busy throughout the winter. Of course, very weather dependent, and you'll need to be in an area where it does snow a lot for it to make sense. But in this video, I'm going to show you why you need to be running ads if you want to get clients, why it's one of the best ways to get clients regularly, and how to set up your ads, as well as set up your website to actually turn that traffic into leads and get calls for snow removal regularly, especially during times when it does snow. So let's just jump right into it. So for snow removal, I just chose two locations here to show you an example. We're looking at snow removal in Madison, Wisconsin, right? And it's only the beginning of October now, but you can see there's already 3 ads, as well as a sponsored Google Business Profile listing, right? So you have 3 ads, you have a sponsored Google Business Profile listing, you've got 3 more listings, and then you have the organic results. One of them being the actual city of Madison, another being Yelp, and then just a number of other property management or lawn care type businesses. Let me just quickly look here. This business sends, so all 3 of these do send traffic to an actual landing page, which is interesting to me. You don't see that a lot in the local service space. Let's just quickly take a look at this landing page. Let's let this load and jump into another one for Calgary, right? We have Calgary as well. You have you've got 2 ads showing up, so a little bit of an opportunity there. You got prices. These ads are really good. You have 3 Google Business Profiles. Not a whole lot of reviews for these 2, but big opportunity there. And then organic listings, which is in Calgary, for example. Most of them, except for this, are, and then the city. So most of these are just organic results. Let's see if it's loaded. Yeah, so this is actually not a bad. You have send message instead of get quote, but you also have the phone number here, call for a quote. The page, this video didn't play, but they do have a great page here that would definitely convert traffic into actual snow removal clients. Now, whether you get this on a per removal basis or something like a monthly subscription throughout the winter would be dependent on how your business is structured. But anyways, let's just jump into how to actually structure your ads for that. So to get started, you're going to want to visit Google Ads, visit your homepage here, the dashboard, click on New Campaign, click on New Campaign. This is where we get started building out the ad. So from here, you're gonna want to click on leads. The good thing about building out a snow removal campaign is if you're already running ads for leads, your account already has data, which is gonna just make things a lot faster. If not, it is gonna take a little bit longer, which is why it's probably better to get started now and just start adding data to the account that Google can use to optimize your bidding strategy and performance overall as you get into the deeper winter season. You have had these set up before, so you can choose whatever conversion goals you've already set up. Click on continue, and you're going to want to click on search. Scroll down. You can here choose the ways you want to reach your goal. For a lot of cases, for snow removal, I like phone calls. You can also do lead form submissions. For phone calls, you would select this. If you want, you can always add it afterwards. But phone calls, website visits, and lead form submissions are going to be your main ways that you want to reach your goal. It just depends on how you want people getting in contact with you. And for this one, let's just go with Calgary, so we can just do snow removal. And just so I remember for when I'm making the ads, Calgary. Click continue. Click start new if you already have campaigns. So again, choosing the bidding strategy here and what you want to focus on is going to depend on whether or not your campaign has data. If you are already running Google Ads campaigns and you have about 20 to 30 conversions already in the past month, click on conversions or even conversion value, depending on how much data your campaign has. If not, if you're just wanting to start the campaign or you have a smaller ad spend, you're not getting enough conversions every month, click on clicks. And if you are in a really tight budget, say you're spending $50 per day, check in your area, and I'll show you how to do that when I'm doing the keyword research. But you can set a max cost per click bid limit here, $5, $10 per click. It's gonna be around the most that you'll pay per click. So if you want, 1 lead per day and you're spending $50 per day, you might want to set that to 5. So you get 10 clicks, 10% conversion if you're lucky. But is there enough data? Are people bidding high enough in Google's own ad auction for that to make sense? you'll see if you're getting impressions or clicks, and if not, you can raise that. There is a way to check that, but that's more of a higher level strategy. And of course, you can click on bid for new customers only, but not really necessary. For here, opt out of these two networks. This is a display network, so this will be ads showing images. Google will just make image-based ads based on your text ads, so there's no reason to choose this. And Google Search Partners is where your ads are going to show up on things like Gmail and other just weird platforms that where it's not people actually searching for your service. Now here is where you choose your location. A lot of people will just go here, enter Calgary, and that's it, right? This is the wrong way to go about it. The first thing you want to do is click on location options and choose presence, people in, or regularly in. For local service, this is the option that makes sense. Otherwise, it's more like if it's presence or interest. Interest is more for people that are, maybe if it's tourism, or you're having people come from out of state, or you're offering something maybe statewide, like a product or service that isn't hyper local. But for local, you want people always in or regularly in your included location. Now for the location, you're going to want to go ahead and click on advanced search. I like to go with radius, and I'll just show you why. So you can add Calgary here, and you can see there's two options that showed up, but you can click include, and it does show quite a bit of Calgary, but it's missing a lot of the neighborhoods, right? So if you were running ads for snow removal, of course you'd probably be willing to drive to, I don't know, Dalemead or Cochrane. So what I would do for this is just exit of that, select radius, and then change this to kilometers, so it's Canada. Let's just see how far out 20 kilometers from the center of Calgary is. You could probably add a bit more. You could even go with like 45 kilometers. Right, that's a much better radius. You're not really getting into any bigger towns yet. And you could even stretch that even a little bit further, right? Let's say just 50 kilometers. Right, that's big enough that you're not needing to run ads in other areas, and you are going to show up for everybody in Calgary and the greater Calgary area. So radius makes a lot more sense for a service like this. Language, English or French. If I don't think there's a lot of French speakers in Canada, or in Calgary rather. Audience segments you would add once you have the data. In more settings, always choose to do not optimize, rotate ads indefinitely. This gives you the option to split test the ads you're running. It doesn't let Google just decide everything. And Google, in this case, is not your friend. Google will do what's best for Google, but if you are split testing ads on your own, you'll be able to make the decision on your own. And then just go back and let me make sure that was set. And then more settings, you will add an ad schedule, but for snow removal, this might be something that you'll visit regularly, because you can actually change bidding and bid more aggressively looking at the weather when there may be more snowfall. But if you want to just get those subscriptions and not so much the emergency snow removal, then you can just leave it to all day, or change it at a time after you have the data coming into the campaign when you are showing up for most of those searches. Click on next. You can skip this. I don't like using this because it's never quality keywords. And then from here, you could just start with snow removal. But as you can see on this website, they have commercial, right? Salting and de-icing, snow relocation, so sidewalk removal. So you would have two options here for ad groups, and you have to do the keyword research for that as well, which let me just open that up in a second. But from that, you would have to decide if you just want to target commercial, which we will do in this actually, or residential. So you would have two ad groups, a commercial snow removal ad group and a residential snow removal ad group. There is going to be a lot of overlap there, but it just depends on the page that traffic is sent to, which is going to determine whether or not you're going to get the call and where the volume is. So if you're in an area, or if you just want commercial snow removal, then you just bid on commercial snow removal keywords. And if you want residential or home-based, you could just set up the targeting so that for commercial, your ads are only showing up in commercial areas, and for residential, it's going to show up in suburbs and neighborhoods that are a lot more residential, right? And that's where we do the keyword research. Let me just open another tab really quickly. So just go ahead and open another Google Ads tab, and then from here on the left, you're going to click on Tools. Once that loads in, and I'll just give that a second here. Click on Tools, and it's going to open the keyword planner right here, the keyword tool. Click on Discover New Keywords, choose Calgary. For this, you can actually just choose the area, right? It doesn't necessarily have to be the whole range there like we had before. Click on Save, and then you would just do snow removal, just to see what kind of keywords are showing up. Now again, for a more in-depth, if I was working on the campaign, I would spend significantly more time, probably an hour or two, going through the keywords, doing competitor research, structuring the campaign in a way that makes sense. You can download the keyword ideas and then just work from a spreadsheet, which does make things a lot easier. And then from here, we can see here all the keywords we want to target. And there is a demand for residential snow removal, which indicates to me you would want to create both residential and a commercial snow removal campaign, or ad group rather, as well as commercial, maybe driveway, although that would be more residential. Excuse me. Yeah, driveway could work, but in this case, we're just gonna go with the most popular ones. Snow removal near me, right? So you would just add this as a phrase match keyword, right? Make sure you add it as phrase match. Snow removal near me. You can add about 5 to 10. I could do snow removal services. See, and I would just take out the near me just because it'll still pick up that keyword, right? You could do commercial snow removal. That's going to be the main purpose of this. And then you can just do snow shoveling would work as well. And then you could just do snow plowing, right? Snow plowing near me. That's good. I would add 5 or between 5 and 10 to get started. This is a good start. Keep in mind we are adding these as phrase match to start. Over time, these will morph probably for next season into exact match, but for now, phrase match is good. Now we're building out the campaign. Make sure that you always send your ad traffic to a specific landing page. So it would be something like snow removal Calgary. No, it would be something like, let's say, lawn care. Say lawncarecalgary.com/snow removal. You always want to send people to a dedicated page for snow removal. So the person looking for snow removal clicks on the ad that's about snow removal and lands on a page that's about snow removal. Now here we just do something like Calgary snow removal. That way the ad always looks like this. Actually, there it goes, right? Calgary. Let's wait for snow removal to jump in there. That's fine. It's just not loading in for some reason. Let's exit out of this. Anyways, here's where we're going to go through the headlines. So keep in mind, you're going to be split testing the ads. You're going to have 2 ads within each of the ad groups. But it's really simple. You just do snow removal Calgary. All right. Commercial snow removal. Does Calgary fit? I don't think so. Calgary? Nope. Commercial snow removal. Right. And you could say Calgary snow removal. Now keep in mind, guys, these, you're going to have 2 ads. These, in the first ad group, you'll just leave open. And in the second ad group, you'll pin snow removal Calgary. So that every single ad is going to show snow removal Calgary. And then you could just say something like, starting at $149, right? And you can just say emergency snow removal. Easily book online or call a little call to action there, right? Really straightforward ad. This ad is incredible already. And then from there you add the description. So the description again would be like always mention location and service, snow removal services in Calgary. For example, commercial snow removal for Calgary business, just like that. I'd like for it to say businesses, but you get the point, right? Call today or book your Calgary snow removal online, starting from just $149. There you go. This ad is already going to look really good. It's a really good looking ad. You got prices, you got location, you got service. Google does say the ad strength is poor. This doesn't really matter. It's just Google trying to get you to include a lot of keywords that don't matter so that your ad shows up for more and more people. That's not going to make sense for your business, right? If you verified, you can add your business name and logo. It does make a bit of a difference. For site links, right? Your site links would be something like our snow removal services if it fits. Yes. So that's just going to be a link to a different page on your site about snow removal. So your services, right? Book, book snow removal, right? And that would be your booking page or something like call for a quote. And this would be to your contact page, right? So you want to add as many relevant site links as you can. Scrolling down, you have callouts as well. This is just a great way to add some additional text. So emergency. You could add emergency snow removal. You could add starting from $149. And this just shows up after the ad, right? Just even more, right? Calgary's best snow, no. Calgary snow removal pro, no, doesn't fit. Calgary snow removal is fine, right? Just like that. So people are going to see the price, they're going to see the location, they're going to see the service. They're a lot more likely to click the ad and land on your page. There are other assets as well. You can add your phone number. You will have the option to add images over time once the account is aged, stuff like that. Now from here, you just click on next. Here's where you would set your daily budget. For this snow removal, I recommend starting, $50 to $100 per day is a good start. Whatever works for you, just set the daily budget. Whatever your budget is. For this, I'll just set this because it's just a test account. Click on next. And now you'll be able to preview the overall, all the campaign information. And then you can just click on, it does say that there's an issue there, but no, we're good. Click on publish campaign. The campaign is going to publish. And then when it does, I'll quickly show you guys what else you can do. All right, make sure you do set up Google Tag Manager, right? That's what that window said. Just so you can track everything. You can track your form fill outs, you can track your phone call clicks. You want to be tracking everything. Without data, it's really hard to move forward. Now from here, we have the campaign here. When I click on the campaign, we can see the ad group, commercial snow removal. You want to go ahead, add another ad group for residential snow removal. Build out the whole ad group as well, just so you can target both. But then really quickly, let me just head into here. We did set these all to phrase match, but here you can actually choose them specifically as well. Or just select all, click edit, change match types, and then change all the match types there to whatever you want them to be. And that's really about it. So if you made it this far, as always, you guys, I appreciate it. Thank you for watching. Don't forget, you can click the link down below, book a call with me. I'm happy to take a look at your campaigns or help you get started setting up a snow removal campaign, answer any questions you might have, and of course, see if there is any opportunity to work together to get you more leads and grow your business with digital marketing. Like I said, as always, thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.